I am Corey Merchant with Emerson Swan. Emerson Swan's a manufacturer representative. We represent multiple products. One of the key products we do represent is Taco, and within Taco is the Taco iWorx system. We're working with CDB Mechanical on a redesign of the DDC system. We were called in to retrofit the rooftop units and the baseboard system.
Hi, I'm Craig Bland, owner of CDB Mechanical. We're at John Stock High School, where we installed the iWorx control system to replace their existing pneumatic system and their electronic EMS system. Part of the existing system at the school that was originally put in when the school was first built was a pneumatic system. This is the air compressor that used to drive the pneumatics. This is just one of 10 control panels that was put in the building. This was throughout the building. Basically what it was a glorified time clock. It had a controller that would ring out for an alarm and basically turn the system on, turn the system off. This entire portion throughout the entire building for all the pneumatics was removed, and we replaced it with the iWorx system. The compressor, we did a calculation on the run time by monitoring it for several weeks on the operation time of the compressor, and we calculated that each motor was an average of $4,000 a year savings by removing that. The overall savings just on that portion alone gave us a good feeling of where we could go with the controls, the cost of the controls, the iWorx controls, and how we'd be able to replace this system at a cost that was going to be beneficial to the school district.
One of the problems we were running into with this pneumatic system is the age. This building was built in 1988, and the pneumatic system was installed in the original building. As the building gets older, the pneumatic system is starting to fail. So what we were coming across on a routine basis is air leaks, controllers that were no longer functioning, and it was becoming more and more increasingly difficult to find these controllers as we were looking for replacement parts.
This is the new boiler control system. As you can see, it's a lot smaller and a lot less maintenance than the other pneumatic system. There's no motors, there's no pumps, there's all that stuff. All those things can be cut out. All the wires are already pulled. When you replace a controller, it's almost wire for wire replacing with an iWorx. These are the control modules. Each one is hooked up with a bus. They're all connected. As soon as you hook them up to the bus, they come up on the main control. Each one just has a sensor and a 24-volt output to control valves or dampers or whatever you need to control. The controllers can be mounted anywhere you want. Connecting one controller to another controller only takes one 2-wire, 22-gauge wire, and it could be up to about 5,000 feet.
This project was done in 2 phases. The first phase was dealing with the older portion of the school, which, like I previously said, was built in 1988. So with the pneumatic systems all failing, we decided that was going to be the priority going forth with the iWorx conversion. When we decided that we were going to be demoing these systems, we basically were able to go, because of the ease of the iWorx, we set up the system, got the main controller online, and then we were able to go classroom to classroom, converting from the pneumatic system, which was still operational, converting to the iWorx system. As we did each classroom, we switched it over to the digital system, and we were able to cancel the pneumatic lines and no longer use those as we finished the project. This is the only LCI2 that is on this property. You're capable of up to 500 controllers off of this LCI2. This controller operates the entire system throughout the entire school. Touchscreen operation. Going through, we have all of the zones listed. So by clicking on each one of these, this will bring you to a specific controller in the school. If, for instance, I click on ERV3, it brings me to the ERV screen. This is where I can change any one of my settings. It's also where I can monitor the system and find out what my inputs are. By going through this, it's easy, at a moment's notice, you can see what the system is doing, what the classroom is doing, as well as see if you have any alarms depicted. So for this alarm, I've got ERV4, 2nd floor, the space temp is at low limit. That alarm can be emailed to your maintenance people, to your mechanical contractors, to anyone that you want to have access to the system for monitoring purposes. Clearing the alarms is a simple process as well. Another benefit that this controller offers that the pneumatic system didn't offer is the ability to trend different areas. We can basically plug in any one of these controllers and keep tabs on what that system is doing. So we can monitor how frequently the system turns on, the temperatures that it's reaching during the day, whether or not it's reaching set point, how long its runtime is, and from that we can determine any number of problems that we're running into, whether or not the system's oversized, undersized, whether or not we have an infiltration problem, because we only have to run one bus wire back to the LCI2 controller, we have the option of mounting the rest of the controllers pretty much anywhere that we need to. On the left-hand side, you'll see all these blue wires. These are shielded wires that lead to the sensors, which are mounted in each one of the classrooms. 24 volts AC is fed from a transformer, which we've mounted back in the same room as the LCI2, but you can mount the transformers anywhere. It's basically ease of the system for what your application is. But these iWorx sensors basically just mount anywhere convenient in the room. It's just a 2-wire feed in, and it's basically just a 10K resistor taking the temperature in each room. These sensors are directly replacing this pneumatic sensor, which, as you can see, is flimsy, is falling off the wall. Originally, we tried to use the same locations, but due to the fact that the pneumatic lines, which again were failing and cracking, had been run in brick walls, we were unable to use the same location, so we opted for the sheetrock walls. One of the added benefits of the iWorx package is that I'm actually able to access all of my sites remotely. Typically, with any one of our sites that we have throughout the state, we like to try to monitor it on a daily basis. When you pull up the system, you see exactly like you would see on the LCI2. Obviously, it's a little bit smaller and it's in the palm of your hand, but I can go through and increase or decrease the screen to whatever size I need. I can click on any one of the icons and it brings up the same as it would on the LCI2. As you can see, I can see everything the same as I would on the LCI2. It's just a little bit of a smaller version.
Hello, my name is Pete Twombly. I'm the Director of Buildings and Grounds here at John Stark. To start with, in the past, we had basically a DOS-based program loaded in this old beauty that gave us very limited information and was very not user-friendly. Now, with today's system, I can go in, I can see each individual unit, I can see each area that those units control, and I can see each item or control station within that area to find out exactly where my problem, if I have a problem, is, or if there aren't any problems, I can see that everything is, at a glance, everything is operating as it should, with set points, temperatures, room temperatures, incoming air, outgoing air, just a lot more information. So again, my customer service turnaround time is greatly improved, as well as the actual troubleshooting process. Savings-wise, we're looking at man hours and mechanical items, and looking to save money in several areas.